Good morning, traders and investors. My name is 𝗧𝗴𝗀 and I'm the Senior Strategist for WealthPress. Today is, what is today? Today is May 6th. My, oh my, it's my 19th wedding anniversary. Can you imagine that? 19 years. I've been a very, very happy man. I've been married to the most wonderful woman in the world. And now, let's get into market analysis. So the Nasdaq's trading a little bit above the 50-day moving average. It looks like it's backing down a little bit, coming down to the 50-day line. Based on the momentum levels, I just cannot see how the Nasdaq could not penetrate the 50-day moving average and break down. It's almost an impossibility, especially when you consider the momentum levels, the divergence, the fact that the market has been overbought for an extended period of time, and most importantly, the fact that, let me just show you really quickly here. The fact that 83% of stocks are trading above the 200-day moving average. And when you look at the long-term line on this, you will see that it's cooling off as we anticipated, and it's coming lower. And that's mostly tech. That's out of 100 stocks, 83% are still trading above the 200-day moving average. And that number is probably going to go to about 60th percentile, maybe 50th percentile. We need to cool off. That rubber band, that momentum rubber band is stretched to the tilt, and I mean to the tilt. So expect a little more selling pressure based on what I'm seeing in the momentum levels. And the S&P levels aren't looking any better either, by the way. They're looking very, very similar. So if you look at the S&P 500, you will notice, let's back away. We're looking at a too much period. It's still near all-time highs. As a matter of fact, it's right near all-time highs. But I think it's going to be pushed down along with the Nasdaq. So the sentiment for tech, semiconductors possibly, FANG stocks may be a little bit cooler over the next few weeks. Now, don't get too excited. I'm not expecting any type of a major sell-off, selling pressure. Just a nice, healthy pullback ahead of the summer rally. That's all I'm expecting. So do expect the S&P to hit the 50-day moving average and the QQQ, which is the Nasdaq 100, to potentially trade into the twilight zone, which is the space. That's the space I call the twilight zone, which is between the 50-day and the 200-day moving average, when stocks simply trade and are just not really doing anything. They're just congesting and are just kind of like waiting for directional bias. I'm expecting that to come into the Nasdaq sooner than later, which is why I've been saying that the best places to be right now is basic material, financial, healthcare, and industrial. If you've been following my advice, if you've been staying in material, financial, healthcare, and industrial, less so healthcare, but industrial, financial, and material, then you have been doing pretty well over the last several months, actually. As far as the reports today, not too much in terms of global economy, but we do have the jobless claims report. Now, here's the interesting thing. This report is really important. It's coming out in about 22 minutes. And this report is showing us that less and less people are applying for employment benefits. And that's as of 5/1. And today is 5/6. That's only 5 days ago. 5 or 6 days ago. This is a very, very timely report. And the number was going between 900,000 unemployment levels every week to about 700,000, 900, 800, 700, 800, 700, 800, 700, excuse me. And finally, it went like from a low 700 all the way to 500s. It like broke, literally, look at the 4-week moving average. It didn't spend a lot of time in the 600s. And I'm hoping it'll be that way. And honestly, any number between anything below 600, anything below this 4-week moving average, I will take, because we completely bypassed the 600 level. So 600, 500, it's moving in the right direction. It is. It was kind of stagnant for a while, but now it's moving the right way. And then tomorrow we have the biggest report of the week, and that's going to be the employment situation. That's going to be very, very timely. But as you will see in a second, the number is all over the place. Consensus is 938,000. But I would prefer, for right now, till the number gets a little more isolated, I would prefer to look at the unemployment number. And I think we're going to hit between 5.9 and 5.7. So I think we're going to be right in line with the consensus of 5.8, 6%, 5. Anything between 5.6 and 5.9 is not too bad. But as you could see here, when you have a number between 755,000 to 1.2 million, it's a crapshoot. It really is a crapshoot. Now, as I said, Nasdaq is coming off a little bit. If you look at the bond market, which we will look at in a second here, you will see that it's been, again, just doing nothing. And I think that's going to be the theme for the next, maybe, let's see, we're in May right now. If I had to guess, probably till the middle of June. Middle of June, maybe till the last week of June, and then July, August, September, I think we're going to start heading lower again because I think bonds are going to go higher. Now, as far as hot stocks to look at right now, basic material, financial, healthcare, and industrial, that's where you want to be right now. You don't want to be in tech and FANG. If you are in tech, it should be a tech company that has something to do with global industrial technology, that's building industrial, something to do with growing economy, not just a computer stock. So I have two stocks for today. First is 𝗧𝗴𝗀𝗧𝗏. Nice pullback to the 50-day moving average all the way from swing highs. Now, if you look at a long-term price chart, it is at all-time highs. And I think the stock is going to go higher. I like the fact that it's pulling back to the 50-day line. It didn't spend too much time in the twilight zone over the last year, actually. So I really like the stock. It's got a lot of potential. If you look at what the stock does, you will see, and it's in the Russell 2000. It's got a market cap of only 6.6 billion. It gave us 160% return, and it's in the equipment rental business. Storage, business, modular spaces, portable storage solutions. People are restructuring their lives after this COVID right now. So rental, furniture, people are doing a lot of things right now with furniture, office spaces, their homes. So portable storage solutions. Remember what I told you about Cube? All these portable storage solutions, they're going crazy right now. And this is another one. And this goes really well with our basic materials, financial, healthcare, industrial. It's not a consumer discretionary company. It is, a matter of fact, where would it be classified? It doesn't really have a classification. It's kind of in its own little classification. Next stock is Mosaic Company. Now look at this pullback. It pulled back to the 50-day moving average. It's now coming back up. And if you look at what this company does, you will see it's a basic materials company. Agricultural chemical fertilizer. 196% return for the world's leading crop nutrient companies. Focus on potash, phosphate, two of the most vital nutrients. Folks, agricultural products, mining, foods, chemicals, fertilizers, all that boring stuff is it right now. That is where the money is right now. I'm not kidding. Over the last month, and if you look at it cumulatively, you'll see basic materials, industrial, energy, financial, basic material, industrial. Look at where all the technology and consumer discretionary is. So again, you don't want to be in those sectors. Now, also, I want to show you something else important. Look at 90-day breakdowns. 71. Look at 90-day breakouts. 276, right? Remember, 71, 276. Look at this a week ago. 71. Oh, that's as of today again. Let me go back here. Let me go back to a week ago. 90-day breakdowns, 7. April 28th, 7. Today, 84. Same number of stocks making 90-day breakouts pretty much within 2. But look, 84 breakdowns making 90-day breakdowns. And a week ago, 7. So there's about 200 more stocks breaking down. And if we were to look at some of them, just to give you a little taste, you will see a lot of these stocks are stocks that were going up hard last year, like Zillow, like Pinterest, Peloton. A lot of these stocks are on the chopping block. A lot of the solar stocks are on the chopping block too right now. But again, Chewy, the home delivery, subscription, pet service, TDoc. Remember, these were my, look at this, Chewy, Teladoc, and Zoom, my favorite stocks of 2020. So again, the market is having a big turnover. And right now, you don't want to be in the same stocks as you were long last year. You want to be in stocks, boring stocks. 𝗧𝗴𝗀, storage companies, and Mosaic Company. Basic materials, storage, that kind of stuff. Boring is the key right now. Now, folks, we're experiencing a very, very, very busy few weeks loaded with market moving information. There's no doubt about that. We've got earnings, we've got Fed data. There's a lot of stuff on the table. And after we got through earnings season, we should have a good idea of how the rest of 2021 will play out. And we're not quite there yet. We still have another maybe 30, 40%. But there's a trend being established. People are spending money. There's no question about that. Consumer spending is going crazy. We have more money deposited in January in bank accounts than in entire 2019. And earnings are beating estimates by a lot. And I'm not going to say some say a lot, by a lot. What does that mean for us? Oh boy, I'm glad you asked. The return to new normal is well underway. As I just showed you, all the stay-at-home stocks are breaking down. And this summer could bring some explosive, and when I say explosive, I mean some explosive moves to companies' revenues, as well as their stock price. And I do not want you guys to miss out. Are you ready to learn how to use this strategy? I sure hope so, because I've got some ideas in mind that are going to help you guys make money this summer. This is going to be the best summer yet. Last summer was amazing. I've got a better summer for you planned. All you've got to do is click on the link below to get more information about the next breakout stock. You cannot miss out on this. You really cannot afford to miss out. Get the next breakout stock. Follow the link below. And as always, folks, make sure to like this video. Subscribe to our channel if you're watching on YouTube. Stay ahead of the market by being the first to be notified when we post new videos. And follow the link below and check out the next breakout stock. Do it now. And again, boring is key right now. Boring is what's making money. I mean, you got basic material companies making almost 200% a year. I'll talk to you guys later. Keep your eye on the employment situation. It's going to be huge. It's coming out soon.